What's up, guys? Well, what's up? It's just a little update on the coronavirus. This is by request. Someone had asked what was my updates on the coronavirus. I didn't think nobody's listening to me anyway. I can post one of these things and lose 3 to 5 people, because, it is a hard thing to accept. I realize that. It's a tough one. I've been crucified over it many times. But anyway, that being said, it happens. Update on the coronavirus as requested, so I'm giving it out there. I will not be able to share these names because it will be blocked right off the bat. Done went down that road. Just getting my channel straightened back out. But anyway, we good to go again until, well. Update on the coronavirus. That's what's up today, guys, is the coronavirus. Now, I said in the beginning on this, and I'm going to have to go back and recapture some things because the video's no longer is available that I had out the first few times. You think a little old guy like me could get this out there, but these guys really screen this stuff because they want you to hear their agenda. They want to hear only what they got to say about this because, see, it's a plan. It's all in a plan. And see, they can't have someone or anything interrupting this thing. I will kind of give some hints. The hint, turn your TV on. Look at the people that is talking about this. One doctor you see a lot on there, need I say anymore? The other guy is while we are on the computer right now. So there's just some little hints on who these guys are. I can't give names, and as I said, this is a fact or fiction thing. May or may not be true. This to where I put 2 and 2 together and hopefully come up with 4 or 3 and 1. Hey, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to throw it out there, and it is what it is from there. But I said in the beginning that this did not come from an animal. I was crucified on that, and now we're saying that perhaps it did come from a laboratory in China. So now we're blaming China for this thing. It's China's fault, because they came up with it. Is China all to blame, or could it be these the forerunners of Antichrist, let's say? Because this is a plan that is set in order to bring forth the mark of the beast, the Antichrist. I still stand on these things. Still my feelings on it, it's fact or fiction, just as a lot of the other stuff is. Could or could not be true. Just saying, it could be true, though. But anyway, now it looks like it did come from a laboratory. So, got that one. But anyway, why the coronavirus to bring this stuff about? Well, a couple years ago, I was talking with my family, and we were talking about the mark of the beast and the end of it and the end of time and, the taking away of the church or the Christians. A lot of churches will still have church because they're religious and they miss the whole ideal of the whole thing anyway. But we ain't talking about that today, though. We're talking about that me and my family were talking about that something had to happen to bring forth this one world government, this cashless society, if you will. And I said that they would have to come up with something. Now this is at least 2.5 years ago to 3 years ago. And I said that they would have to be something to bring forth an economy crash, basically worldwide. Well, now, let's look at this. The coronavirus, what has it done? There's your economy crash. You may not fully see it yet, but I am seeing it now. I said that, was crucified on that as well. Said, I even was called, yo hillbilly, y'all don't know what you're talking about. So I take that. I'm proud of it. But anyway, I was crucified once again on that one, and just sharing my feelings, though. Hey. So, we have the economy crash. So now we have the coronavirus. A lot of people's getting it. A lot of people's losing their life. That's fine with the main ones. The ones that's behind this. Very well could be little hints I gave out. But, there's others. Some of them hasn't stepped to the forefront yet, as I said, the Antichrist. And a few forerunners are running around with it, though, right? Hey, yeah. Well, okay. Now, that brings us down to, the thinner the population, the less people they are to control, right? Yeah. The less people they are to control. Because, see, they are training us right now to control us and to get us to do what they want. But really, most folks are in the game. Most folks are for it, all of this stuff will be done through your computers, your new 5G that's coming out, the blazing fast. Hey, we all like fast internet, don't we? But, it's going to take something fast like that to make all this stuff happen. And so the 5G is a part of it as well. Heard some stuff on that. Can't cover it all because I don't have long to do so. So now we have an economy crash, and will they come up with a cure for it? Yeah, I said already that they're holding the cure for it. I really think that these main forerunners of Antichrist does have the cure for it. And boy, they hold the cure for it. And when that thing comes out, will they be praised and exalted? They will be God. Even people will say, the God is failed. Your God is failed. But look, they came up with a cure for this. Miracles has happened. Probably will happen, and so these guys will be exalted. So, they got you in the palm of your hand right there anyway. Here they hold you in the palm of your hand, and you're now a puppet on a string. That's what they want. But, the God that I serve isn't like that. It's a choice thing. He wants us to freely choose Him and to freely accept Him, so we're not puppets. But you will be under this God that will rise up, the Antichrist that will rise up. And we see the little forerunners right now. But, hey, we have other powers to step out. Right now we have a few things standing in the way, but the attack is on that as well. Yeah, the Christian, very well could be. If you stand and say you're a Christian, you might go to the chopping block, just as the Jewish people were hated and was led to the gas chamber. Some of these guys, one of these guys very well could be the next Hitler. Just saying, fact or fiction, don't know all this stuff. I'm just a dumb hillbilly from the sticks, but who really knows anyway? Trying to hurry with this, though. So anybody know where I'm at, where I can move on with it? So we will have the cure for this thing, and these people will be praised. Oh, Lord in mercy. You will be in the palm of your hand. They will now have you to do. You'll be the puppet on the string. That's what they want because, that's just what they want. That's what we've been trained to do, been told what to do. And I believe that soon the problem will be removed. I believe soon that the Lord will come back and take the powerful ones out. Now, the religious folk will still be left. Hey, they're going to dive in on this thing, hook, line, and sinker, along with the rest of them. I might miss a few words. I'm trying to hurry, okay? Okay. So that being said, I still stick with it. This very well could lead to the rising of the Antichrist. This very well could lead to the little chip that you will take, which will be the mark of the beast. But some things got to happen before that will happen, though. And just throwing some of these things out there that perhaps will happen to bring this thing along. But, yeah, the end of this thing, you will never go back. I don't believe in things will be like it used to be. I don't think that's going to happen because the change has started, and these guys are going to run with it plumb to the end, okay? These little forerunners are going to do a few things, and when a few things are removed out of the way, you will see Antichrist step out on the scene, and it's going to be a pretty sight because, if you fall for all of this stuff, and it will look good. Satan draws a pretty picture. He will show you that the grass is greener on the other side, but he won't tell you that what made that grass greener was the septic tank under it. Okay? So it's going to be a pretty picture. He painted me a pretty picture one time. Man, it was great. I thought, yeah, let's run with it until, comes down to this, guys. Do your research. Figure out who these are. Be alert of what's going on, especially if you believe in the Lord. Don't be deceived by what is coming up. Right now, it won't be long, the testing will come out, and they will demand for you to have it. And doctors somewhat do this now anyway. If you're a certain age, they will demand you to have the flu shot, or they won't take care of you. I'm up against some tests my own self that in order for me to see my doctor, I'm going to have to do them. A few tests that when you reach the age of 50, and my particular doctor, son, he's into all these tests. I mean, he don't miss a one. So probably going to have some problem with this. I'm going to have to pray, and I'm going to have to really seek the Lord. And I ask that you do the same thing. Pray and seek the Lord for the truth. You know, I'm just throwing out fact or fiction. This may or may not be true, or it might be true, or it might not be true. But if you seek the Lord with all your heart, have an ear to hear God, He will show you all truth. All truth will be revealed. And you will know what to do in these days. So just trust in the Lord, my friend. Don't believe what I say, but believe what the Maker says. The God, not a God, not forerunners of a God, the Antichrist, but believe in the God. Seek the Lord with all your heart, and truth will come to you, and you will know the truth, and the truth, amen, will set you free. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that it does give you something to think about. It certainly put me thinking about some things that are coming up. I will be thinking about it, and I trust you will too. That's what's up, folks. Have a good one.